I had some kid DM me yesterday, and he said something along the lines of, Brandon, I need your help. I'm chronically addicted to porn. I want to stop so bad. I don't know what to do. This kid had to have been like 14 years old. And this isn't to like call out this fucking kid and like call him a pussy. Like, but that made me so fucking mad that I literally just picked up the camera and came on here to talk about it. Like, this is not scripted. This is no bullshit. This is literally me picking up the camera and talking about something because it needs to be fucking talked about. Pornography is the greatest addiction in this day and age. There is no addiction more poisonous than pornography. It's not fentanyl, it's not fucking meth, it's not nicotine, it is fucking pornography. And it's so normalized. I remember growing up, I was literally like in middle school and in fucking high school, and every dude watches porn. That's why everyone gets addicted to it from a young age. That's why I watched it from a young age. Every man is literally just like forced upon it in a sense. It's so normalized by society, and it's so fucked up because these kids are literally just exposed to it on Instagram and then funneled into OnlyFans, and then that leads them into the rabbit hole of searching up Pornhub and going on all this shit, and it leads to a lifelong addiction. I don't want you to think that, like, if you're a young guy watching this, first, I need you to understand, because I'm going to make this video in sections. I need you to understand that, like, you're not just going to magically quit when you get older without any self-regard, with just magically. It's not just one day you're going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. No, you're addicted. You are chronically addicted to watching pixels fucking have sex with each other. You're chronically addicted to it. And that is fucked up. That is absolutely insane. What you need to understand is that if you're watching porn consistently, you are never going to have a loving relationship. You are never going to have a meaningful connection with somebody because you're literally going to spend the day with them and then go home and fucking jerk yourself off to some pixels. How fucking embarrassing is that? How disgusting is that? It is absolutely disgusting. The reason that you're fat, the reason that you're broke, the reason that you're not successful is because you're literally addicted to watching other people have sex because you can't go out there and get it yourself. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and have sex with a bunch of girls because I'm celibate personally, but I need you to understand that you do not need to fucking just get this validation from a screen. You want to know what's happening every time you watch porn? Your dopamine is just going boom, spiking right up, and then after you nut, it's come crashing down, and then you feel like complete fucking garbage. And that's why you're so addicted, because you're chasing the high that you get every single time that you're watching it. It is like a drug. It is the most addictive drug ever. So if you want to quit, you want to stop, the first thing you need to understand is that you will never find true love if you are addicted to pornography. Plain and simple. It's not possible. I'm here to tell you right now, if you are married and you're going to your fucking room and closing the door and jerking off to porn while your wife is in the other room, you are a fucking shameful human being. You do not deserve real love, and you do not have real love, whether you believe it or not. That love is not real because you need to seek validation from an external source because you are not satisfied with your wife or your significant other. So I need you to understand that that is fucking vile. You need to understand that you will never find true love. The next thing you need to understand is that it is literally destroying every other facet of your life, okay? Semen retention is beneficial, whether you believe it or not. And the reason that I tell you this is because it has genuinely changed my life, and I know it could change yours. But you need to understand that you jerking off is not fucking doing anything beneficial for you, and all it's doing is bringing down all these other areas of life. Whenever you're just like, oh, I'm stressed, I'm gonna go jerk off. What do you think that's doing? That's literally using it as a crutch. It's the same thing as if you're hitting a vape while you're stressed, or you're smoking weed while you're stressed. It's the same fucking thing. It's a crutch. It's not helping you or benefiting you. It is a crutch, and it is holding you back consistently. It is making it so that you cannot progress. If you need to fucking jerk off before you do something, you need to jerk off before you get your work done, but before you go to the gym, after you go to the gym. You're literally destroying every facet of your life, and you're losing your manhood, more importantly. You are relinquishing who you are as a man because of that habit. I want you to genuinely put this into perspective for a second. You lay in your bed, you lock the door, and you look up pixels on a screen having sex with each other and then touch yourself to it. Think about that for a second. Let that one sink in. That's genuinely what you're doing. That is so embarrassing, dude. How could you possibly do that? All you are doing is destroying your manhood. What you are doing with porn is you're destroying your manhood. And I know, because I did the same shit, where it's like you really want to quit, and you tell yourself you're going to quit, you tell yourself you're done, and then you just give in to temptation. You give in again and again and again and again. How do you stop that? Brandon, how do I stop that? It's by understanding that you are ruining your life. That is how you stop. When you come to the true realization that it is absolutely destroying who you are as a man. That you have nothing as a man if you do not have the confidence to approach women yourself and talk to women outside of pixels on a fucking screen. Okay? That is what I need you to understand. It is destroying who you are as a person. You will quit once you come to that understanding, but until you come to that understanding, it's going to be the endless cycle that you're in now, where you watch it and then you feel guilty, and then you're like, oh, I really want to quit. You tell yourself you're going to quit, you tell yourself you're done, and then you go back to it. And then the cycle repeats again and again and again and again and again. So to break that cycle, you need to first just understand how fucking horrible it is for you, how much it is destroying your mental and physical health. You will never be successful if you watch porn. You will never be happy if you watch porn. You will never be in the best physical shape if you watch porn. None of these things will happen. So unless you're okay with not being successful, you're okay with not being rich, you're okay with not having a good physique, then you need to stop. Plain and fucking simple. Please. And this is not me just like sitting here begging you to fucking stop. This is me giving you the wake-up call that you probably needed, that you need to quit, and you need to quit today. It is destroying every piece of you as a man. It is destroying your confidence. And that's the next thing I want to touch on, is your confidence. Your confidence gets absolutely destroyed whenever you watch pornography. You know why? Because it's setting false expectations. Then when you finally pull a girl, which, first of all, if you're watching porn, there's a good chance you're not even going to pull a fucking girl because you're so addicted to the pixels on a screen that you can't even talk to girls. But the first thing is, whenever you finally do pull a girl, you're going to have unrealistic expectations for what it's actually like, because all you've seen is actors having sex with each other. So of course, you're not going to know what to expect when you actually find a real woman in your life. You're never going to know what to expect. It's going to be weird as fuck because you're not going to know what to do. Your dick's probably not even going to fucking work. Think about how embarrassing that would be if you went and tried to have sex with a girl and your dick didn't work because you were addicted to porn. How embarrassing is that? How are you a man? No, you're a fucking little girl. You're a little boy. If you can't literally just like have an actual like realistic sexual expectation of a woman. You are a fucking little child if you cannot do that. And you are so addicted to this artificial dopamine that you are destroying your manhood through it. And the next thing is, you will truly never be able to talk to girls if all you do is rely on pixels on a screen. Like, bro, think about it, dude. When's the last time you talked to a girl? When's the last time you had confidence with a girl? Your confidence is low because you're addicted to something giving you instant dopamine. It's the same thing as scrolling all day. It's the same thing as smoking weed all day. You're doing it to get that instant flash of dopamine. Whenever you don't have that instant flash of dopamine, things become a lot more rewarding. Whenever you're not doing shit like that, going to the gym feels a whole lot better. Waking up early feels a whole lot better. Making money feels a whole lot better. Even going to work feels a whole lot fucking better. I'll tell you that right now. You will get so much more dopamine from meaningful sources the second you quit this artificial bullshit. But you need to quit. You need to stop. You need to stop right now, and you need to stop today. There's no more, I'm going to quit, and then you watch it, and then you go back to it, and then you cycle through again and again and again. There's no more of that. You need to quit today. There is no simple other way. You can't. You can't let this keep going on. I'm here to tell you now, you cannot let this keep going on. This video is not going to blow up. This video is going to get 10 fucking views, and I don't care. Because I hope those 10 people really get something from it and really understand that this is fucking destroying your life and who you are as a human being. You are not meant to watch this. You are not meant to be addicted to this. You have a chronic addiction, and you need to stop it, and you need to stop it today.